for coming for another episode of Present Word number 12. But tonight is a very special night because the first time we have some friends that will be also sharing their voice tonight. And so when we first started this series, those first Monday nights, it rained every Monday for about 6 weeks. And then now we have some light, and we have some sun, and we have some rum. No, there's no rum. Present Word is about drawing, but drawing with words and music, and drawing with our voice, and drawing with our time, and drawing with our energy and our space. And last week I lost my voice, so it taught me the importance of my voice, but also sharing that voice with others, and others also sharing their voice. And so tonight, I like to just introduce this very special night, and we'll get started. So I'm just gonna have everyone just close your eyes for a second. We're just gonna recalibrate. Buzzing. We're like buzzing bees. Buzzing around me, buzzing around you, buzzing around here, buzzing around there, buzzing, but not knowing why, not knowing how, not knowing why we are being busy and buzzing and running from here and running from there, jumping from here and jumping from there, making and creating and buying and baking and reading and watching, but sometimes with no care, thinking about life and love and space and time, thinking about why we walked through that door today, thinking about why we woke up today, thinking about the things that we live for, that we pray for, that we love for, that we make for, that we create for, thinking about how we share our voice. How will you share your voice? How will you open and lend your voice? How will you create and build your voice? How will you keep your voice strong and growing and sharing? How will you keep your voice and know that you are caring? As we sit here tonight and be open and caring and enjoy the voices of many that come before us, that many come before us, that many become before us. We're never above anyone, equal to everyone, equal you, equal me. Life is equal to the sea, as the sea sails before you and me. As the sea sails before life and this and that, swinging from here and this and that. Open your hearts and enjoy this and that. Creating but not knowing why we create. Making but not knowing why we create. Just knowing that we can't do anything else but create and make and share. For our sake, for others' sake, we will create and make and share. We will make and shake and care. We will make and shake and be present and see present and know that this is a present. As you sit here tonight and you are present, slowly open your eyes and be present. And so tonight, for our first guest, I would like to welcome Nikki Blanco, who will be playing on this lovely red desk. It's a keyboard, actually. It's just testing you there. Nikki, thank you so much for coming tonight and for agreeing to share your voice with us. And so with that, I'm going to leave you alone.
Hi, guys. Give it up for Shantell. Thank you for having me. I'm just going to play a song that I wrote. It's called New Love. When I wrote it, I was newly in love. Now I'm not, but Songs are like moods, so this was the mood I was in when I wrote it.
Recycle pieces of lessons I've learned, broken down promises, the bridges I burned. They light up my path now so bright, it's blinding. Up against walls I fight eternally, but guess what? I found me a new life. I found me a new love. A new love. I found me new love. I found me a new love. A new love. I ripped up the letters, didn't press send. I'm shutting the door on things I might regret. I've climbed up the hills of my written words. I'm closing the chapters on the ones who deserve, the ones from day one who would always have burned. I found a new love in a 2-point version. I found me a new love. I found me a new love. A new love. I found me new love. I found me a new love. A new love. I found me new love. I found me a new love. A new love. I found me new love. I found me a new love. A new love.
Thank you, guys. My name is Nikki Blanco. Thank you. Thanks, Shantell. Another thing about this series is that when I started, I never really used my voice before, and so that was completely vulnerable, and it was challenging. And what's been nice is that every week where everyone's been coming, you've been seeing me grow and me kind of gain that confidence and be vulnerable. And it's so much nicer to do that as a community and as a group and share that. And so I invited a friend today, Cam, who's gonna sing next, and I think she feels a little bit vulnerable, but has a powerful voice, which I'm very happy to share with you tonight. So thank you so much.
She's crazy. I don't even know why I'm up here, but we're here. We're doing it. This is my month of doing things that scare me, so this is fucking scaring me. So it'll be a little short and sweet, but it'll be enough. But as I was thinking about today, I just kept thinking about my family and my grandparents and ancestors, and obviously, if you notice, there was less traffic. Today is Juneteenth, which is a national holiday. So on June 19th, 1865, months after the Civil War ended and more than 2 years after President Lincoln signed the Emancipation Proclamation, freeing enslaved people, Union troops arrived in Galveston, Texas to free 250,000 people still held in bondage. The arrival of Major General Gordon Granger and his troops signaled that the federal government would not relent until the last enslaved people in America were free. And it just made me think about a song my grandmother would sing. So I'm gonna sing some of that song, or I'm gonna try. You have to clap anyway. I don't feel no ways tired. I've come too far from where I started from. Nobody told me the road would be easy, but I don't believe he's brought me this far to leave me. I don't feel no ways tired. I've come too far from where I started from. Nobody told me the road would be easy, but I don't believe he's brought me this far to leave me. I don't believe he's brought me this far to leave me. A piece from Maya Angelou. A free bird leaps on the back of the wind and floats downstream till the current ends and dips his wing in the orange sun rays and dares to claim the sky. But a bird that stalks down his narrow cage can seldom see through his bars of rage. His wings are clipped and his feet are tied, so he opens his throat to sing. The cage bird sings with a fearful trill of things unknown but longed for still, and his tune is heard on the distant hill, for the cage bird sings of freedom. The free bird thinks of another breeze, and the trade wind soft through the sighing trees and the fat worms waiting on a dawn bright lawn, and he names the sky his own. But a caged bird stands on the grave of dreams, his shadow shouts on a nightmare scream. His wings are clipped and his feet are tied, so he opens his throat to sing. The caged bird sings with a fearful trill of things unknown but longed for still, and his tune is heard on the distant hill, for the caged bird sings of freedom. Thank you.
Powerful. Thank you. How did that feel?
Amazing.
Amazing. And is that the first time you've ever sang in public?
This is the first time I've sang in public in like 25 years.
25 years. Yeah. And I hope that you get to sing a lot more, and definitely don't wait another 25 years. We want to see you sing next week and the week after that and the week after that, and use that powerful voice that you've been given. And so I'd like to invite another powerful voice up tonight, and that's Cornelius Versa. And it's also, I had the pleasure of seeing you sing very recently, and it's amazing when you see someone sing and you're transported somewhere, because there is such a power and a shared connection that comes with our voices. And I think that's why perhaps we sing, because we get to share that stories, we get to share that pain, we get to share that history, we get to share that joy. And I'm really thankful that art has brought me to this space where we can draw and we can connect and we can sing. And so without further ado, Cornelius Versa.
Thank you. Oh, I wasn't nervous, and then now I am. And it's just like that. So I'm really excited to be here tonight because when I actually met Shantell, I met her in such a transitional moment in my life, and I was kind of unsure what I wanted to do next. I just knew it had to be in the arts. And then I came to this show back in November and just felt so welcomed by the space and by Shantell and by a lot of people that I've seen here time and time again. So thank you for allowing us to be here and share creativity with you, because it's very freeing. Yeah. I'm going to bring my friend Sawyer up here to play along with me. This song, yes. This next song is essentially, it's just kind of learning to stand up for yourself and know what you need to get you through to the next day. This is a song I also hope you recognize. It's I Found a Boy. I thought I told you he'd be home soon. Couldn't help myself. You're just too good to be true. And I fall short each time. Every time he ain't near. You and your charm creep closer, closer and near. Like a fool for fire, I fall with my pride and all. Like a bomb before explosion, taken by your call. You're the wise one, disguised from greed, and I'm just a child who belongs on his knees. But I found a boy who I love more than I ever did you before. So stand beside the river I cried and lay yourself down. Look how you want me now that I don't need you. So you thought that I'd crumble to my knees at the first sight of you crawling back to me to whisper, will you leave your man? 'Cause you swear that this time you can stand by me. I won't stand by you, 'cause I found a boy who I love more than I ever did you before. So stand beside the river I cried and lay yourself down. Look how you want me now that I don't need you. I ain't yours for no taking. You must be mistaken. I could never look into your eyes and settle for wrong and ignore the right. Well, I found a boy who I love more than you ever did me before. So stand beside the river I cried and lay yourself down. Look how you want me now that I don't need you. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Shantell.
I feel like I should just go home after that. So that just reminded me, hearing all these powerful voices. After I finished art school, I moved to Japan, and I stopped drawing for probably a year and a half. And I stopped drawing because I realized that there's so many other people in the world that draw and draw better than me, or draw in different ways to me, and I felt like, why should I draw if so many other people do it really well? And I had this kind of existential crisis. And then I realized, well, none of those people can draw like me. And if I can only draw a stick figure, I'm going to make sure it's my stick figure, and I'm going to own it. And I think there's something about owning your own voice and owning your own path and owning your own line and taking that to any medium or any industry. If I hearing a voice like Kamey's or Nikki's or Corey's tonight, if I ever heard those voices, I'd be like, well, why would I ever try and use my voice? There's so many people who have an amazing voice that can sing way better than me. But then you realize that we all have our own unique voice. And no one can take that from you. No one can give that to you. And that's something that we have in this lifetime to utilize and to share and to grow and to evolve and to encourage and to inspire. And so thank you so much, Nikki and Cam and Cornelius and Sawyer, for inspiring us tonight. Yeah, thank you so much for sharing your beautiful voices with us tonight. And Jan and Ali, thank you for running the show and keeping all of this moving as well. But most importantly, thank you for all of you for showing up and being open to an experience tonight and for listening. And that's one of the most important things that we can do right now, is to listen. And so thank you, and enjoy the rest of the night. Meet someone new and nice. You're all creative, talented people in the room. So thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you.